Hello guys, hello. Still no one is there, but that won't stop me to do some stuff already. So there is a lot of stuff I'm doing today. I was at work. I was started a new project. We started the landscaping project, which is drawing. Then I'm actually doing loads of stuff today. I'm building a handle. I'm building a multi-spinner handle, not multi-spinner, but the handle which is on the two struts. At the moment I'm gonna finish that. After that we're gonna mix up peptides and growth hormone because I'm running out of them. They need to be mixed up with the water. So, and then let's see how it goes. I will do some training as well, but hand at work was actually feeling shit. My hand was feeling shit at work today, and I hope it won't feel like a shit now in the training or what I'm doing now here. I'm trying to find the best spot for the camera. That light is just too bright. This light is just too bright. I'll try to do like that. I'll put the light from this one, and this light can come off, and this light can come on. Is it better now? I guess it's way better. Way better. So, like I said, I'm building handle. So, the idea is to build, for me, another handle which would be like this one, something similar. Good morning, Josh. Good morning. For you is morning. For me is evening because I'm already back from work. I was in the shower. I got my meal, and now I'm in my laboratory, and I'm building a handle. I'm building a handle. So I already drilled a steel, 2 steel plates. So 1 hole in the middle, 2 smaller on both sides. I got 2 straps. Yeah. And I got timber pole. This is the size, exactly size what I want. Size, if you want to check the size, what is the best size for to train your hand, put your hand in a 90 degrees and put the handle in. If the handle is not too big and it's not opening your hand more than in a 90, this is exactly the size what you need to work. If your hand starts to open up, it's too big, it's going to load your cupping, it's going to load your fingers, but not your wrist and not your forearm. So I have done these ones. I've done these ones. So now we're going to connect everything together. So I want to make it absolutely simple. I'm going to put the strap here in between. I'm going to put another strap in between the other side. We're going to pull all that together with the screws. And that's it. So screw goes in. So what's going on, guys? So I can see that somebody. It's 10:30. Where are you, buddy? It's 10:30. Where that is? Is that somewhere in Canada or in America? Because here in UK is what we have now here. It's 5 o'clock in the evening. It was snowing today. Finally snowing, but the snow was for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes of snowing, that's it. That was all snow for us this year. And maybe that's even better, because too much snow is not good for the business as well. So I'm getting in all the screws. I will show you how that looks. We're gonna do training as well. Don't you worry, guys. So, like I said, I'm gonna film now, update every evening to show you what's going on with the hand. Hand is shit, honestly. Hand feels shit. So look, I just put the straps in this steel stuff in between two of them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. So, yeah, it was snowing today, and for 5 minutes I felt like in a childhood, but it finished so quickly, couldn't even enjoy it. But it was really nice view. I will add later, when I'm gonna post this live, I will maybe add another video from today at work. This is that old decking job by the bridge. 800 years old bridge. Imagine, guys, 800 years old bridge in England, in Kent. And we was building next to the bridge, and it started to snow. It was amazing look. That view was absolutely stunning. So no magic here. I just pressed it in between the two steel plates. So this middle one is made for this frame. How nice everything comes together, right? And now I need to try to get the straps into this timber handle. So I did already gaps with a multi-tool from both sides. I'm just gonna put in some screws again to tie together the timber. That's it. Cheap, acceptable option for everyone. Look. This was £9, like all together with this one. This is £9. £3 for screws, that's 12. Strap together with this one about £1. So this were about $17 would cost you this one in the materials. I don't think somebody is selling them cheaper than that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So I'm gonna put nice, quite long screws here in the timber. To nicely connect and squeeze in that not tape, but band. One screw from one side, one from other. Just like that. I'm gonna finish this one, then we're gonna try to train a little bit. Let's wait for more people. Let's wait for more people. This one. Oh, so we are getting more and more. Come on, guys, show me from where are you? Where are you from? I can see there is 7 people already. Okay, like I said, I'm building this. I'll call it. I don't even know how to call it. So this handle took me about I don't know, altogether about 20 minutes. 2 cuts on the steel, 4 holes, screws in, 1 hole here, 2 of these ones, and that's it. And we have a nice piece of the equipment. I really needed one smaller size, that's why I made it. Come on, guys, a little bit more active. How are you? What are you doing? Is there anyone training now? Competition? What's going on? Is anyone preparing for something? That mic, I believe my neck is too fat. I all the time I got that mic everywhere, but not where it needs to be. So let's squeeze these ones a little bit harder, so I don't want them to fall out. Ten people. Hello from Denmark. Hi. Hi, Denmark. How are you guys? What time is now in Denmark? What is the difference with England? 2 hours? I used to be in Denmark. I used to work in Denmark, in Munkebo. Kerteminde, Munkebo. I used to work in Denmark. There is a big shipyard in Munkebo. That's where I met my wife. I met my wife in Munkebo. I used to work on a ship in a Munkebo. That was a really nice place. I was fishing there. I was catching cod. I was catching many fishes while we was working there on a ship. Best province, Canada. Canadians, Alberta. I'll go there one day, definitely. I will definitely visit you one day. One day I'll be there. Maybe even for arm wrestling. Hopefully we can connect it together with some pulling. About my hand, because actually I decided to make these lives to share with you how I feel, and because I want you to understand I'm exactly the same like you guys. I'm working hard in the day. I'm working hard here in the evening or in the morning, and I still try to work hard on the competition and still to grow my arm wrestling journey. So it is tricky, it is difficult, but I believe arm wrestlers are kind of really tough people usually, because we are dealing with lots of stuff, with the pain. With arm wrestling is actually a very aggressive sport. It's a very intimate sport. It's you are basically 5% away from the fight. It's really, really tough. We are in the pain, a lot of in the pain in the training, because the only way to grow in arm wrestling is through the pain. I know that for sure. Why you are so jacked? I don't know. I'm not that jacked actually. I haven't been in gym for 4 years, more even 5, I believe, because All my training happens here in my place, in my laboratory. So that's why all my power, all my angles is based on arm wrestling exercises. This is the magic box. What I don't want to show you all of it. This is a magic box where the magic happens. I need water. I need a doctor. I need the water, and I'm gonna share with you one secret. So I told you I'm quite open about everything. So I'm gonna mix myself now up TB 500 and 157 BPC. I'm gonna mix now those two. I need to mix up a growth hormone, and later I won't show you that, but later I'm gonna add, I have to add, I believe I'm gonna add Deca, if I have it. I hope I have it. I will add Deca, yeah, because we want to heal, and to heal we need to be strong. We need to be strong. We need to be. So basically, that goes later. Now we need to mix up water. Oh, sorry. Where is everything? Oh, I can't see. Okay. So, I guess you all know how. Do you have an experience with dealing with low hand hook? Low hand hook. Ah, yeah, that's interesting. Usually, low hand hook is using guys who have a good side pressure, because they don't attack your palm. They are setting your hand low, and they are like dragging you. Yeah, I had a guy who was all. Josh, that's really nice to hear. Thank you, buddy. If I will come to Canada, Alberta is going to be the first place I'm going to visit. Okay, let's pull out air. So I'm taking out always oxygen from peptides, from growth hormone, vials. It's just must do. Water comes out. Not water, oxygen comes out like that. So now we're gonna load peptides with a bacteriostatic water. This bottle for me is only for maximum 5 injections. But I believe, like, I made myself a promise, like, if I can do something at the moment when I can afford that to heal myself, I will do that, because life is too short to be a superhero and tell that I don't need anything. I am a natural healer. I will heal. I'll try that. I was trying that. I did that for 3 years almost, and in the end of the day, I didn't heal. I was suffering. I couldn't even throw a stick for my dog. So if there is some special person who made some supplements or some chemicals or whatever so we can heal, we have to do it, because We want to stay active, and we live just once, and life is really short already. So I'm not the smartest or maybe the wisest guy, but at least I'm real. I'm not lying, and I'm telling you like it is. Because imagine if I would tell you that don't use anything, just train, eat bread with a cheese, and train twice a week, and you're gonna get stronger. No, I'm training every day. I'm training every day. I was okay until this shit happened 1 week ago, and I don't know. Thanks for the mics. Yes. So today I'm a big boss. My mic is working. So I don't know what was the reason of this injury. What happened last week, and I like to analyze. I like to think what was the reason, and I think I know. I think I maybe even know, because I took here on the table and I did this exercise, which is basically pulling weight over the wrist. I'm giving my wrist away and I'm pulling weight just backwards like that. So I pulled 50 kilograms, 52 kilograms real weight for 3 repetitions here. Not with elbow, just with this angle, 50 kilograms. And on the third one, or on the second one, I felt like not nice, like a nerve pain. And after 3 or 2 days, I went for the sparring. And in the sparring, something went bad. And already coming home, I felt pain. And then I went after 1 week for another sparring, which was 2 days ago. And I couldn't do absolutely zero. My hand was absolutely zero. It wasn't working. This angle is absolutely now trash. Absolutely nothing, and no rotation. That's why I invited you to my journey. Let's try to heal it. Let's see how long it will take. So basically, BPC, growth hormone test, and I'm gonna add DECA, and we're gonna see, can we get it sorted in 2 weeks or no? Listen, if somebody don't like what I'm giving you now, then I'm really sorry, guys. But if I would lie and tell you that I'm gonna drink now sour milk and heal, then you wouldn't believe anyway. Okay, 11 of us. So Canadians, what time is there, Josh? What time is there in Canada now? Is it morning? Wow. So 10 o'clock. When we have 5 in the evening, you have 5 in the morning. All right, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, we're gonna now feed our hand with the good stuff. So BPC and TB 500. You know how they call it? I didn't know that. Wolverine stack. Wolverine pack or stack, something like that. I guess Wolverine, because in that movie Wolverine, he recovered so quickly after every single shit, and everything was growing back. So I believe that's why they call it Wolverine. So 0.2 from each goes in the hand. Oh yeah, goes in. Loaded. Boom. Take the kids away from the screen, because a big man is doing trash now. But listen, it's better that I will show you what I'm doing than I will tell you the stories and you would switch out the channel, and then you would still not believe me. Uh, 0.3 growth hormone. Boom. We can live another day now. Another day in the paradise. Like that. I have a at home. All that goes in the fridge. And tomorrow again. And if somebody will say that we don't work hard to stay active and to heal, I believe we work harder sometimes than Hollywood stars, right? To get this all sorted. Okay, I'm inviting you even more here. So what the fuck is going on? Oh, so yeah, hook or top roll? Ha ha ha! Hook with the top roll together. What would you be your advice for winning over the guy who low hand hooks? Good to see you. You are taking care of yourself, brother. Thanks. Who low hand hooks? Yeah, low hand hooks. His control is cup fingers. He pulls you with the fingers. You need to attack his lower fingers. Then he can't drag you. Those old draggers, they put nicely all the fingers together and they drag. They supinate and drag. So you need to, I don't know, are you top rolling? But if I would, I have that guy and he was attacking me all the time. He goes like, ugh, and goes like that, yeah? So all I do, I go here sideways and elbow in the pad, and with this part I'm lifting up his lower two fingers and he can't get that drag. He like goes here and he like stuck on my bone because I'm lifting it up, and physically he can't get that bone no more supinated. He can't supinate it properly to get me behind him. What do you do against a taller arm if you both top roll? I take a big steel pole and bang him in the head. Taller arm, if you both top roll, taller arm, you need to open up him. Taller arm, you need to use more top roll, more back pressure, always. So you work, so your cupping is strong. You can easily, with a taller arm, don't try to beat his height because he will always be higher. Set low, nicely set these three fingers on his wrist, and on the ready go, you don't go for the top roll, but you first of all go for a nice dragging roll down, and then apply. Get him over the center, because for the taller arm, he's losing power there. They are strong here. Until you're gonna open them, they're gonna lose the power. Herbie, yeah. Take a look on the channel properly. There is like so much stuff there. There is for young and old. Yeah, Tren twins. No, Tren is shit. If I would use Tren, I would die already a long time ago. Don't think about the size of your hand. Size in arm wrestling matters, but not that bad. Back pressure is not about size. Get in the strap. Apply back pressure with a strap. What do you mean? Yeah, you are alone and you are Muslim. Listen, I'm not even Muslim and I was alone. All my journey in arm wrestling, I was alone. It's not easy. Arm wrestling is still a very loner sport. We like to meet each other, we like to fight each other, we like to be around each other, but when it comes to the fight, it's all up to you. You lose, you go home and cry. You lose, you go home and suffer. Nobody else absolutely will have to support you. This is not football match, this is arm wrestling. In football, everybody is losing. If he's losing team, everybody is losing. In arm wrestling, you need to swallow your loss alone. And sometimes it's painful because your arm in the next day hurts really badly, or even a week, and you just lost. But trust me, guys, losing is the best what can happen in your life. I will tell you from my experience. Losing, every loss what I have in my life, and I don't have that much losses, but every loss what I had in my life, I came back way, way smarter. Listen, now we are talking. I can see you guys talking Muslim, not Muslim. Now is so much shit going on in the world that people already start to talk about. We are all humans. This is here. We are all humans, and definitely there is not bad and good. Yeah, there is. In absolutely every single nation is absolutely retarded people and absolutely amazing people. There is no race which is good, and there is no one race which is absolutely bad. And we've been zombied by social media, by loads of stuff. Start to hate each other because no one wants us to be united. No one wants us to be united, because when people are united, they are really strong. But up there, they don't want us to be united. They want us to think about killing each other, and then we're gonna do it in the first option when we're gonna be able to do it, and they're gonna behind the back, they're gonna do their dirty stuff. So look, I hope this won't come out, because I just did some tighten up, but I don't know how strong I did it. So basically, look, this being made in 20 minutes, so you can easily do it yourself. And the size is exactly what I wanted. I wanted this kind of size because the other one is a little bit too big. So now I can easily work out with this one, and even with all my injured hand, I feel really good. Because if the handle would be bigger, I would have too much pressure and I would feel not that good. But now I feel amazing, okay? Like that. I'm gonna turn this around. Voila. Voila. Like that. This is amazing. I'm really excited. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. This makes me happy, you know. It's interesting, you know. Little things can make you happy. My hand is actually absolutely fucked, but having a new handle and seeing that it works so good and my hand feels so amazing. In some positions I can work. That means it's not that bad, because if I wouldn't be able to do this or something other, because at the moment what I can't do, I can't pull opponent towards myself, because at the moment I believe here is shit. I was working today again and doing some manual work, and I was drilling holes in the plastic decking, and until I put the pressure was going up there, here, somewhere here, like even just the drilling holes with a screwdriver. Went about 80%. Yeah, definitely. If you will start to max out something, you're gonna be injured like 365 days a year. Don't max out nothing. Start to explore the angles which is involved in arm wrestling, and start to slowly work on them, but on all of them. Don't try to find some, oh, I like to do wrist, I'm gonna be wrist puller or whatever. That's bullshit. You have fingers, you have wrist, you have supinator, you have pronator, you have this angle, you have even this angle, you have this movement. So do absolutely everything. Work, make your hand start to feel all these movements, because arm wrestling, first of all, feels very awkward. You have to have it like a flow. You have to feel it that you, for example, are using back pressure. In any moment, you can actually turn in the hook. On any moment, you can come after that in the top row. You have to understand how all the movements works, how exactly what is fully lost top row, what is fully on top row, deep hook, hook with the pronator on, hook with the pronator off, loads of stuff. Trust me, give yourself at least 1 year to start to understand what you are doing actually and why you are doing. Not even talking about winning or beating someone. Yes, that feels good. That feels really nice. Cold as ice. Yeah. So, who else joining us? Keep getting this sharp pain in the outer of. I have it at the moment now, but I have no for the rotation for the curling. For example, I'm curling now. I have no pain, but at the moment my pain is somewhere. The injury is somewhere here. Somewhere here. I can even feel it when I'm touching it. The injury is somewhere there, but when I was doing today work, it was shooting here, and even there, and even down the biceps here. You know, if it's 5 months, then it's like a chronic inflammation. So you need to, if you can afford or you can get, you need to take BPC or TB500, or if no, take even ibuprofen with a paracetamol, but like in a high dosage, at least for 1 week, every 4 hours, and stop any dynamics for about 2 weeks. Do static. You will get it away, because inflammation generally, inflammation can go only. If you stop doing dynamic, inflammation goes. If you have inflamed tendon, naturally you can heal it. When you stop dynamics, the fastest is 4 weeks, sometimes even 5 and 6 weeks. So you have to give yourself a time, because sometimes the problem is, you know, where we do it for 10 days, we feel good, and we hit the table again, and it comes back. Yeah, this is exactly what I needed. I will explain you why. Because when the handle is small size, I'm actually pumping my forearm. All the pump, I can feel how the blood runs there, and like how it heats up. When the handle is too big, I am overwhelming my, first of all, hand to grab it. I'm spending energy to keep it stabilizers. And overloading my wrist. And already here, I'm actually not working there. I'm working more with the wrist and with the cupping with a palm. So if you want to get volume of the forearm, then this would be the best size. I can even measure it for you if you want. What is the diameter? Yeah, if it's 40 mil. 40 mil is let's check the hand now. Guess. Who can guess what is gonna be the wrist? I will measure wrist. Who can guess what is gonna be size of the wrist? Yes, Jonat. This is exactly 22. I'm not 11. I am not 11, my friend. Almost. It's 21.5. 29.5. 21.5 centimeters. I don't know what is that in 21.5. I don't know how. 21.5. I don't think it's bad. My hand is really wide. My hand is wide, that's why my wrist seems small, but actually my wrist is not that small. My hand is wide here. Look. So it's 29 centimeters here, in this part, like that. Then the length, I guess there was one guy who texted me that my hand size is almost similar to the John Bruzenk's hand. So the length of the finger is 21 here. 21 is here. So what else we can measure? Usually I measure the forearm like that because somebody's measuring it like that, but then they squeeze it, actually it gets flat. I know when people arrived to the East versus West, when Engen was still running that, he was always measuring everyone forearms when they arrived and asking them to measure it only like that. So 45 centimeters. 45. So it's not pumped because I did just a couple of rounds as you saw, but the biceps, the most crazy, you know, is that my biceps doesn't grow for, I don't want to lie, for 10 years, maybe 1 centimeter. Because the triceps of on my right hand is not big, it's small. I have triceps just a little bit here on the top. On my left hand, again, my triceps is bigger in the back. So that's why I don't train triceps as well. That's the problem. Because the triceps is actually have 3 heads. So the triceps is making actually arm bigger. So my biceps is the same size usually like my forearm. So the forearm was 45. So look at this. Look at this. Biceps as well, 45. So forearm 45 and biceps 45. It used to be actually 44 was a biceps and 45 was a forearm. Forearm sometimes was bigger. It's hard with me about those inches. It's hard with me about the inches because I don't. We don't use them here in UK. We don't use them. Because everybody on the street, even who is asking me, how big is your hands? Are they 50 or 60? I said, no, they are not. They are not 50, not 60. I don't know why. I have never tried to get size, not on the forearm and not on the arms, never. I never had a goal to have a bigger. For me, the strength is the most important. Strong. I have to be strong and I don't have to look good. I have to be strong. So that's why I never did abs. I don't have any abs. This is... I never had abs in my life. Maybe when I was a teenager. I bought a new bucket for my rice. I'm gonna put them in another bucket. Okay. So let's change for something else. So 15 pounds cost me this, and I will put a nice tape around it, and it exactly fits in my hand. I can even, so it's 40 mil, so I can even close my hand around it. Almost even gonna close my lock. So it's really handy. So if you can't afford it, you can always build it. So this is what I built about 4 or 5 days ago. Multi-spinner from 75 mil down pipe, which is for me as well very good exercise. I like it. This is gonna already work more on my wrist, on my cupping, and on my rotation, because it's open. It's not no more 40. Look how open is my hand actually when I'm doing with this. Yeah, it's open. Like I told you, it's not no more 90 degrees. So actually on arm wrestling table, I don't have this kind of position. So understand always, if you don't have this kind of position, so you are not working actually for this. So all this work is gonna go or for wrist, or for here, or for the back pressure. But definitely I'm not gaining anything up to this area because my hand is open and I'm not pulling in this position on the table. So using only this position to having a bigger load to some lower parts of my body. And now I have to actually, would be good if I could sit down because this area is injured, so I don't need to use my back pressure. So if I would sit down, I would do like that. I could just cup and that's it. That would be for me way more right and way more healthy to do it this way, for example. Yeah, so I don't engage my back pressure. Would you tell everybody that resistance is the key to get huge? Oh, heavy lifting is gonna make you big, definitely. You have to understand that doing a biceps curl, you will never get big. because biceps is one of the smallest muscles in our body. Forearm won't make you big. Back and legs, two biggest muscles what we have. I'm really happy and blessed to actually have quite wide back. So look at my back, yeah. So I don't train back at all. I don't train traps. I don't train, almost don't train shoulders. I have this back now for about 15 years because I was doing street workout, and my back started to genetically develop, and these basics what I have still on my back is from the pull-ups, because I don't train back at all. For 4 years definitely no back training. In some exercises, if my back is working, it's working, but I haven't done not even one pull-up like that, because it's now already quite long time when I specialize only to work on the arm wrestling. I don't go to the gym because I would spend loads of time talking with someone, loads of time answering some questions. What is that? What is that? All those questions about our arm wrestling handles and everything. So I understood that I'm actually losing time there, so I decided to build this cabin at home and train at home, and I feel way better, way more positive. Nobody pissed me off. Yeah. I know that very well. I know what you mean with the swallow your hand, but trust me, we have all been there. And the guys who got big hands sometimes got a problem because, look, big hand, for example, my hand is wide. If somebody hits my hand, he hits way bigger area, and the load on my wrist is way bigger. Guys with a small fist, with a smaller hand, usually has really strong wrist or really strong rotation, because when they rotate, they are actually not attacking the area of the hand of themselves. The hand is more compact. Those guys who has the big wrist, usually, the problem is that they are not that strong. The wrist, big hand guys, the wrist is weaker usually. But if you want to attack him lower. Attack him way much lower than he can imagine, but you need to master your hit. You usually don't think about his fingers, use his thumb. Just imagine that you grab his thumb as a handle. For example, for you, would be important only how you feel grabbing his thumb. So on the setup, for example, it's going to be his thumb, yeah? You're grabbing his thumb and using his thumb. For example, imagine you grab his thumb and you need to handle what you need to turn. Don't think about the fingers. And that's how you have to master your top row, which is not gonna be, like I said in many videos, you can't master your top row always to go backwards, because somebody will close you like that. What you're gonna do then? Look, he closing you here, you can't go back, but you can go always forward. Hitting forward, he can't block absolutely nothing. Go forward, get your body down, and then go back for the top, or actually go forward and drag him sideways. And using pronation, you can still use pronation, because this is a false understanding that pronation is pronating and hitting the fingers. No, pronation could be easily, you go behind him, you get good position, and you pull him over the table using rotation behind his wrist, behind his hand. You don't have to be outside to pronate. Pronation is just rotation. In any position, it's just rotation. I like this drill when I'm trying to not move my elbow, and I'm pulling down the weight. This is how we can get really thick palm, because you are pumping pumping the palm and the fingers. You try to push only with the fingers, not with the back pressure. Florin Konstantin Gavrilovich. So long. Hi, Florin. Come on, guys, more questions. What do you want to know while I'm here? We're already 1 hour here. Who is going to the East versus West? To Austria. I think I'm gonna maybe compete in tournament if everything's gonna be all right. And this is nice. Nobody is coming to Austria, Vienna. I guess it's gonna be really cool, East versus West. Yeah, I'm happy that if you understand it, that's cool. Because there is always options for the small hand. You just have to be brave. Don't think about those big hands, because they suffer as well. I have seen people with the big hands losing matches, and you have to take out his palm. Imagine that palm is here. Attack him there. Attack him here. Loads of options there is with the big hands. For them, it's sometimes even harder to work. How to hit for the position in top row. Position in top row, of course you want to win the center. You want to win the center. For the top row, like I explained before, for me the most important is actually not to win the center just pulling my opponent backwards, but actually first of all rotate and then pull him backwards. Because look what's happening. I'll show you now. You can see that. Look, I'm pulling my opponent backwards, yeah? His biceps is still connected. But if I'm rotating, look what's happening. Did you see that? If I rotate like that, his biceps runs up. So that means I disconnected his biceps from this junction, and this junction is no more that strong, and his pronator is compromised. That means if I do like that. But if I just pull backwards, I will just pull him closer to myself, but the strength is exactly the same. He can just lean backwards and hold it. So if you want to apply perfect hit, you would go for a roll. You can get maximally close your shoulder to this angle, and then you just take him sideways, already engaging all your body weight. Skinny guys are strong because first of all, they don't need oxygen for the muscle, and they sometimes have really strong tendons. And remember, the muscle is actually just protecting our tendons. The power is actually in the tendons, in the arm wrestling, not in the muscle. Enrico, hi buddy. Yeah, definitely, I'll be healed. I hope I'll be healed in 3 weeks. It's not something really, really bad, but it's just a, let's say, war scar, which I need to heal now. I need to heal it to be able to deliver. The power is there, like all other angles, is absolutely fine. Sometimes I believe I was like putting myself in position that now I need to heal, everything goes down, I'm getting weak, how I'm gonna get that back? No. If I was strong 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I'm still strong. How do you strengthen your tendons? Yeah, with damaging them. Static load is really good for the tendons. Long static holds, like almost. You will see that when your tendon is weak, you won't be able to hold good weight for a long time. 10 seconds with a big weight and your hand will start to shake. When your tendons are really strong, you can take big weight and you can hold it, and there won't be no vibration. You can hold it for a minute, for 1.5 minutes. That's a strong tendons. They won't heal. They won't heat up and start to hurt. But tendons, in my perspective, they grow only when we damage them. So yeah, it's really tricky that we need to make them hurt, so they restore and they become stronger. So that's why the saying, there is no pain, no gain. If you don't feel pain, basically you are not growing. Will I get strong by only training back pressure, cupping and pronation? Go to my channel, buddy, and look at the video where I did, that was my 3 exercises, my Christmas present to everyone. 3 exercises which I crystallized from myself, which can make basically any smart, normal, athletic guy strong and really dangerous on the table. Because if you struggle with mastering your style or understanding what to do, how to do, because it's not easy, it's difficult. Arm wrestling is difficult, and there is so many people who tell you bullshit around. Honestly, there is so many those super masters from all corners who think that they actually know how to pull, how arm wrestling works, and you sometimes you are seeking for help and you are asking him question, and instead of to say I don't know, or don't ask me, I'm not very good in that, he thinks that he needs to answer, and in half an hour he's giving you some kind of super bullshit, and then he don't even understand that you're going to take that and you're going to work on that for half year, you're going to try it. So don't ask advice from people you don't respect and you don't see them actually are good in pulling or smart or respectable. If he's just aggressive and he's pinning everyone, it doesn't mean that he's a good arm wrestler and he's strong and he can actually help you. And many people being trained by someone, and when you ask him how you do this, they don't even know how to explain, because like all world top pullers and top sportmen being trained by coaches, and sometimes they are not that good actually pullers when the coach is not around. It's harsh. I'm telling bullshit for someone now. Somebody will say Otto is now telling bullshit, but I'm just telling like I see this situation from the distance, that many pullers being lead and they need to be guided by someone. Even on the table, somebody is standing next to them and turn your hand there, do it like that. Now you're going to try this, and it's absolutely fine. This is professional sport. But there is some people who can do it without anyone. Yeah, Enrico, I don't know how serious that is because at the moment, even putting a screw in the decking was painful for me. But I believe that I usually heal like a dog, so I hope I hope if I won't do anything stupid on that corner, on that angles, it's supposed to go, and I will see that. Of course, I will let it heal before I'm gonna put any. I will start to put load in about 8, 9, 7 days. I will start to load this angle with a band. If it's bad, it will get like a swollen up, like a tired, like a stiff and numb. I will give him more break. If the band is okay and I can do, for example, like a black band 40 times and this is absolutely fine. So it doesn't swell up, it doesn't get tired or switch out, then I will understand that bullshit healed and everything is cool. Okay, what else we can do? I would love to do rice. I would love to do rice, but just need to relocate my camera somehow so you can see that as well. Because I love to do my rice. And I believe for my hand, the rice would be just perfect now. And I bought the new bucket for my rice. Okay, I'll show you. So I bought the new bucket for my rice. As I smashed this bucket one day with something. You won't believe, but this rice is with me for about 4 years. 4 years. I just filled it up from. I came back from Turkey, and that rice was already not that much there inside, and I filled it up. So what we're gonna use today? I'm gonna use just a small one because I don't want to make too much damage. I'm gonna use just a small one. There is those beginner ones, 2.5 kg. Pressing with my legs in, and work can start. This bucket is different. I'm just turning like that. I'm trying to move only fingers if that's possible, or palm. Trying not to move my hand. Maybe it's not very smart to do rotation now, but I want to get some blood in it. It's harder because it's twice fatter than the previous one. It gives you such a pump in this because you are actually turning. This goes in and this goes up, this goes in and this goes up. Left hand feels so nice and so fresh usually. Yeah, this bucket is definitely smaller than my previous one. And I need to use a small plate. Small fiber. Just need to get one. So this is the best one. 5 kg. Oh yeah, this is my, how I call it, rice switch. Rice switch. I'm switching on the rice power. Oh yeah, so nice. All depends on how tired is my hand. Sometimes I can make easily 5 rounds, 6 rounds on each hand. So guys, it's already again 1 hour, 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I have to tell you goodbye. I have to say big thanks for everyone who actually joined. It's really cool to talk with you guys. Thanks for the questions, and I hope I maybe clarify something for someone. And next 10 days I will try to do live every evening, just to update about the hand, update about what's going on, and I'm gonna make all the time these light training, even with injury, even after work, even I'm tired or I'm busy. I will try to find 1 hour for every evening to make a live, to have a chat with you guys. So thanks for watching. I enjoyed this evening with you, and I hope everybody is doing good. Have a nice evening, guys. Yeah, I'm from UK, and I have trained with Craig Sanders. Craig Sanders is not my weight category. He's a good mate, so definitely I wouldn't fight him on a table. This wouldn't look good. I respect him as a puller, but he's definitely not for my weight category. He's about 70 kilograms, some 110. Good night, guys.